It is a lifestyle, and it is quite shocking to people who aren't accustomed to this very secretive sort of subculture.
It's like you're a member of an exclusive society.
It is kind of like leading a double life.
The reason we do this in secret is so that, our mum doesn't find out.
She suspects us, but for her, if she just doesn't see it, she won't investigate it.
Most people don't know that I do this. We're letting you in just to represent who we really are.
When we're all dressed up in Lolita, makes us feel like it's like you're high. I feel like you're just part of something.
When I wear Lolita, I feel more feminine than I usually do, and it's like armour in a way. It just gives you a feeling of confidence.
People define me as a lifestyle Lolita. I specifically travel to meet new Lolitas. I travel interstate, I attend the events, and I occasionally do international trips.
Lolita is worldwide. In almost any country that you go to, you'll find girls who are into Lolita.
There are many different styles of Lolita, but the main three are Gothic, Classic and Sweet Lolita. Some people are frightened and off-put by the fashion. I can understand why people would get confused looking at Lolita and then misreading it as some kind of age play that extends into becoming living dolls or a sexual fetish. I think that's primarily why we don't see a lot of Lolitas out on the street these days, is because it's just not safe.
I've had a number of guys wanting to have sexual relations with me, specifically saying that they wanted me to wear Lolita to look like a little girl. Everyone thinks I'm this girl who promotes pedophilia.
I've been researching Japanese fashion subcultures now for almost 4 years. The Lolita community in Australia primarily operates online. We used to have open forums on places like LiveJournal until some very creepy people tried to gatecrash our meets.
We get a lot of creepers. Like, a lot of the leaders have problems with stalkers. That's one of the reasons why we prefer to keep the community closed. So my Lolita name is Phantasmafloria.
Fanti for short.
I can't reveal my identity as a male because my family don't know I'm a Lolita. I mean, it's very controversial coming from a conservative Cambodian family. There is a possibility they will cut me off. If they do, then I'm prepared for the consequences.
People generally think we're weird, strange, or freaks, or maladjusted.
Well, no, Lottie, I wouldn't go that far. I mean,
People don't know my identity as a male. I do feel like I am taking a risk by being on camera, but it's time to let people know who I am. I would describe it to a degree as coming out as a Lolita, and being able to show it as part of a community it's a very big moment for me. Most of the things that Brolitas like me do are the same as most Lolitas would do. So we do the hair, we do the makeup. When I'm dolling up, I feel more connected because it's a way of representing who I am on the inside. It's far more than just wearing a pretty dress. The fact that we're perceived as living dolls, it's disappointing, and I have had a few instances where people have wanted to have sex with me because I look like a little girl. I've previously dated a Lolita, but I have been single for the last year and a bit.
I'll get the parasols.
I'll get the bags.
I first met Fanti online through an online Lolita community.
I kind of fell in love with Lottie after our first conversation. We had a lot in common. She's very smart and she's really beautiful. And I just kind of knew that we needed to be together.
I was attracted to him as Fanti, because even though I didn't see him in pants until the third time we met in person, I saw through it, to me the dress didn't matter. I just love him as a man and a Lolita. I'd say I see him as more beautiful and cute rather than sexy when he's in Lolita.
I wear Lolita because I really like dresses. I just like it because it's cute. Do you want to? Okay.
I really enjoy dressing Fanti up. It's just really fun.
Yeah, she sees me as a blank canvas or something.
Well, more than that. I just want you to look good. But
Yeah. Okay.
Come in.
You're in one of our Lolita houses. This is the first time we've ever let anyone delve into our community. So we're showing you everything that there is to us.
Well, thank you everyone for coming. Today we're going to do a bit of a photo shoot to showcase different styles of Lolita. Okay, let's do like a two hands by your face sort of pose. I own and operate a shop called Chiffon Rose. I'm the only online retailer that has such a broad collection of items that adhere to the Lolita aesthetic. I'm just going to take a few pictures for the blog. So cute.
For me, Lolita started out as something to boost my confidence. I didn't like the way I looked. I felt like Lolita made me feel more beautiful, more attractive.
So cute.
I don't feel like I'm being someone else because I still behave and talk and do all the things I do, whether I'm wearing something I bought from Target or whether I'm in Lolita fashion.
I travel to Adelaide once every 3 or so months just to go to meets, and it's going to be very entertaining and very fun to catch up with everyone.
Does anyone need hairspray?
It's covered in cat fur, I'm the worst.
So we have in the Adelaide community had a couple of bro leaders come through. Some of them might identify as female for the day. We have one at the moment who's very active. Her name's Tilly from Melbourne, and she comes regularly down from Melbourne to attend our meets. She's a lovely person.
Tilly! Hi! How are you doing?
Oh man, how was your trip?
Oh, it was good, it was good.
That dress is adorable.
I do. Go. Mum doesn't really approve of Lolita, so usually we pack our things and we go into the city to change before any event. My sister and I, we're very passionate about this subculture. It's opened up many doors and just so many opportunities for us. Unfortunately, our mum is not so convinced about the style. She doesn't want us to be ridiculed.
Let's go to high tea.
Hey. I think Lolita fashion is a very enclosed subculture because they've had so much judgment hurled at them on the streets. People often say nasty things, all the guys are going to shout out some kind of sexual innuendo or something highly inappropriate. So you just want to kind of avoid that situation altogether.
Oh, this was waiting for you girls, come on.
No, it's okay.
It's been a big build-up to get here and it's taken a long time, but being here with my Lolita community is like I'm back home again, and that's special.
I guess my message to people who find Lolita a bit weird is, I think the more you know, the more accepting you'll be of it. You might even want to be a Lolita yourself.
I wish we could be a more accepting society and just let people be different.
I think the Lolita subculture in Australia is just going to get bigger. Maybe one day we'll have our own convention.
The Lolita subculture has really helped me grow as a person.
I think to everyone who misjudges us or has misconceptions about Lolita subculture,
Coco Chanel sums up our sentiments perfectly. I don't care what you think about me. I don't think about you at all.